This is Cris, John, and Zack in a second. About to pass the camera for you. We're here for another Two-Ton Gaming official Shisha review. Today we are smoking John, show the box. Oh, I totally forgot.
Show them the box.
Zach, John, someone's about to.
Yeah, John's
Smoking, what are we smoking today? There, Zach.
It is Fakher Cardamom.
So there you go. That's the 50-gram box, which is the only thing we can find it in. So we assume that's all they make it in.
I think there is. I tried ordering more on Hookah Shisha, but
They didn't have anything bigger.
mm-hmm.
So there you go. On Hookah Shisha, they're only
they might not carry it. But
they're 50 grams, and it was probably what, $3 or $4.
Mhm.
So there you go. Hookah Shisha, great place to get it from. As always, we'll be going over the smell, the taste, the powerfulness of the taste, and our overall rating, which we'll do individually. So we'll tell you that at the end.
What are we smoking out of, Chris?
We are smoking out of a KN double pair with plain water in the base. A Dream Hose, a mini alien funnel with 3 titanium coals inside of a clouded lotus. It's green. I don't know if I said green. Not that that matters because you can see it.
So we're obviously in a different atmosphere. This video we are on the scene at Zack in Noble's house.
I like
It's not
the
much.
I like this lotus head much better than the vortex heads and the other.
Oh, the mini funnel?
Yeah,
Mini funnel's nice. If that is an alien mini funnel, you can pick one up at hookahjohn.com. So Hookah, it's not an exclusive, but I think his company makes them.
yeah.
I think that was one of the, oh no, that's flavoring. That's molasses dripping down the side. Never mind.
Okay.
I know.
So, smell where the box is. Drop it. Open the box.
What's in the box? You're welcome.
It's definitely not Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
No, unfortunately.
She's terrible.
Yeah.
But she's attractive.
Okay, yeah.
Kinda.
I think this smells really good.
Well, I love cardamom flavor in anything.
And food, which is, of course, in Indian. Not specific, like only Indian, but you find it in a lot of Indian cooking.
Yeah.
It smells like a really interesting fruit, almost.
Also,
Like a really good spicy fruit.
my sister has been using them in ginger snaps. Or something
Yes,
like that.
yes.
So anything that's like a sweeter kind of ginger cookie.
It's
Yeah.
kind of got, yeah, ginger is a good example of what this
A ginger snap
somewhat.
is a perfect example, I think.
There's a little cardboardy smelling, but you get that with a lot of Alfacher.
Well, yeah,
Like 50
especially-
grams, because it's in a little plastic bag.
Yeah.
So it kind of smells plasticky, but it's also in a wooden box, and somehow it even kind of smells like a cardboard box.
Yeah, and still got that telltale like syrupy smell that like most of these do. But it's just
Yeah.
got like a very light cinnamony cardamom.
Spice, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just spicy, almost.
It honestly matches the taste of the like smoke for me. Like it's a very subtle spiced flavor.
So out of 10,
Definitely an 8.
I'll give it a 9.
give it a 7.
I'll give it a 9.
I think it was in the bucket. I can't get past I have a really powerful sniffer,
Yeah.
and can only get a lot of the. But maybe that's my fault. Maybe if I take it all the way out of the box.
So
Yeah, absolutely. Open
while
it
Chris
up.
does that, we'll move on to clouds. We have a bit
I
different.
give it an 8. I'll go up to an 8.
We'll we're in a bit different ventilated area right now, so the clouds
Yeah, we
aren't
have
as
a,
big.
right
and,
above us. You can't see it, but there's a vent. That will
and
just
the hookah has
obliterate.
been going for about
30 minutes.
20 minutes now.
Sure.
Well, we
But the coals are
forgot
crap.
actually, so
Well, we
had to
were
repack it.
planning to do this, and then we left the coals completely burned the tobacco. Why we just forgot about it. So I took the coals off, repacked the bowl, put those coals back on. So the coals are come down. So we're not going to rate the clouds on what we're getting now, but what we were getting.
I'll take an actual hit though.
And the top's off. Put the top on when you're done. If you could please, sir.
Excellent idea.
It's not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad, not whatsoever. I I don't think that they were quite at the level that Haze was, even when they were at their strongest, personally.
But Fakher clouds are well known for greatness. I just think our coals right now are kind of shitty. And when we were smoking this the other day, we were getting huge fuck off clouds, just disappear the person in front of you size clouds. But I'm going to give the clouds 10 because I know they can be a 10.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's the Bulls on this right now. But
Yeah.
that, I mean, it would be a whole thing to start more
Yeah.
right now. So
And it is getting late in the day. It is currently 3 a.m. 3:10 right now for us, so we're trying to do this right before we head out back to our hometown. So,
You guys give it a 10 on the clouds. I'll give it a 9 on the clouds just because I know what they can do. But I don't think that they're the best, personally.
fair enough. The taste, and taste is, we've discussed, I don't always like it to smell and taste like,
Classic.
yeah, if it smells the way it tastes, I tend to give it more points, and this one gets kudos for that. Because it exactly smells and tastes the same.
It's a very classic Shisha flavor.
I feel it's kind of like, me and Zack have smoked a lot of traditional Egyptian and Middle Eastern flavors, and this is not dissimilar to that.
Right.
yeah,
'Cause a
But
lot of
it
their-
almost, it has like a new edge to it.
yeah.
I like that this reminds me a little bit of the Starbuzz Lebanese bombshell, but
Yeah,
it's almost fruitier in a way. It's just sweeter
yeah.
of a flavor. It's not so much like patchouli or earthy. It's just kind of like a fruitier, spicier flavor.
Yeah,
This would
'cause-
probably mix really well with. You put it with Carnival Nights by Haze, but that's already a cardamom flavor. I think it would just intensify that, but I think it would be really good with Starbucks Lebanese bombshell.
Some traditional
Maybe a little mint in there too, just to spice it up a little.
some traditional flavors, I think, just feel like you're inhaling incense. Sometimes, like they're just so
There's some
strong,
that smell very similar to
some
incense,
so
yeah.
strong and so harsh that it's just like instant headache. So, but I think this is a very smooth taste and feel to it when it hits your lungs.
Yeah,
We covered Carnival Nights, which is also a cardamom flavor, and not dissimilar to this flavor.
it's definitely stronger,
Yes.
but it also has I'm pretty sure there's a mint in there,
Mhm.
so that would give it another hit to the throat.
Right.
Not harsh wise, but more
Head,
potent.
head rush wise.
Yeah, Haze has got some flavors that'll go straight to your head for sure.
Right.
Absolutely.
And this,
Haze is definitely a very strong flavor
ever since
for very
smoking Haze
experienced.
and Tangiers, Elfakers doesn't get me
Right. No. it's-
personally. I mean, this is just my experience. Might differ for you. You may think it's worse than Haze, but that's you, and that's cool.
And
too.
everybody does different coal management. So your shisha you might be very diligent about swapping out your coals and just want a lot of heat on them. So you might be very different than us. So we might get a different.
Taste 8 because I like Carnival Nights more personally.
I'll stick with 8.
I'll go 9 on this because I like this better than Carnival Nights.
And then the powerfulness of it is just how strong the flavor is. Now this isn't necessarily always
So what was the last one we did?
just the taste overall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is just the strength of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And in this instance, I'm going to give it a low number. It's only like a 6, but that's not a bad thing.
Right.
That's a great thing.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what this
And
flavor
actually,
aims to be.
Yeah.
That's what has influenced the fact that it was an 8 in flavor.
I think in this category we should rate for the appropriateness of the taste, powerfulness of the taste.
I think this is pretty spot on.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't want a flavor like this to be too potent.
Like the
because-
strength of the taste is a 6, but the appropriateness of the taste is a 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly what you would want it to be. It's smooth, it's relaxing,
It's
but you still
smokable.
get you still get flavor. Like we smoked Knockla's mixed brandy. That didn't taste like anything, but just like kind of there's a subtle hint of gross
Yeah.
brandy or whiskey. So that just tasted like nothingness, and I was like, this flavor sucks.
Yeah.
But we said we'd review it, and we did. So at least that going for us. Overall, I'd give this flavor an 8. If I saw it at a smoke shop, I want to just be like, no. I'd be like, yeah, that's a reliable choice if there's nothing else.
I give this overall a 9. I think that it's a really soothing smoke. Like I work from 3 to 11, and coming home and smoking something like this before bed would just be very calming.
Yeah.
I would almost try substituting this instead of mint with a fruity, citrusy flavor, like some, I don't know, like I've mixed this with
Like
grape.
Alpha or lemon. Or
I
grapefruit.
mixed this with grapefruit already before, and it's delicious.
Yeah,
So go out there and experiment and tell us, like, hey, we really like this with whatever you like to mix it with. If
yeah.
it's whatever.
We love hearing mixtures with the flavors that we include in our videos. So if you tried different flavors with the flavors that we're covering, we'd love to try them.
Yeah, and if you like the mixed video we did, we'll do more and tell you if it came out well or not, because it may come out real crappy.
Our lime it up in 5 cents a cup
So good.
was
It's
so good. So
probably my favorite.
that's something
smoke.
that we personally thought of ourselves, but we love to hear feedback from you guys. So just let
And
us know.
we know you guys have been asking us to pick up some Pure and some Trifecta. We're doing it.
I just got my taxes back. Money in the bag.
So we're going to be getting some new stuff to record. I know a lot of our videos don't make sense because, we'll post one from 4 months ago, then we'll do one 2 days ago, and then we'll go back, post one from 6 months ago.
Daddy's just getting financially stable after Christmas.
We're definitely going to pick up some of those new brands. Hopefully smoke them as a group like this. I prefer more people. You get more of because everyone has their own taste.
Yeah, if you want to see us, as always, if you want to see us review any flavors in general
Or any product.
now's the best time to recommend it because I do have an inflow of money. So
And just so you know, besides those flavors, there's one more that just came out that has a Mountain Dew flavor. Can't remember the company, but we'll get them too, obviously.
Yeah.
People want us to try out 2 different bowls. Cool. Thanks for the feedback. Really awesome of you guys to do so.
I love
And some of
getting-
you guys
I love
are
getting
asking
the
us
bowls.
to get different hookahs, and that's a little bit more of a commitment. We might get another one soon, like we talked about in a few of our older videos, but
Yeah,
we're not just going to always buy a new hookah.
right. That's something a little bit more of a.
If it's up
commitment.
to $30-$40, cool. But if you want to spend another $110, we can't sustain that. So
Yeah.
flavors and attachments, groovy, hookah, probably not going to happen.
I mean, we've become pretty comfortable with
We might get it.
Yeah,
We might get a really nice small one here
Yeah.
soon.
Hookah John came out with a couple that are really nice and gold, and then there's
I'd love a gold one. I'd
that's
love
probably the
a
one we'll get,
classic
and then
Egyptian
the
one.
KM. I forget what it's called.
Double pair.
No, we have a double pair.
Oh.
It's a different KM that someone recommended that we were going to get that has it's like a nickel finish, but it has like a shade of green in it. So-
Anyhow, things to look forward to.
Yes, indeed.
So cardamom flavor. What are we giving it overall again?
8.
8, and 9.
So there
pretty
you
good.
go. That's awesome. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, streaming live almost every day. And once again, we're Zach, Chris, and John, and we hope to see you guys next week.
2 Ton Gaming. Check us out.
Boom, boom.